What is going on, my beautiful LARPers and LARPettes? Today we're going to go over the Diamondback Firearms DBX5.7. Now, I am seeing a lot more 5.7s pop up every year. I think this year I only saw the Smith & Wesson 5.7 pop up. I don't know when the Ruger 5.7 popped up, and I think a couple other 5.7s popped up. So they're becoming more and more abundant as years go on. But I think this DBX 5.7 is kind of slept on. Not a lot of people know about it, so I'm here to go ahead and show you guys something cool. But before I get into all that, what is my relationship with Diamondback Firearms? Diamondback Firearms did send this out to me for review for free. No payment was involved. They didn't say do this review. They just said go ahead and check it out, post it on your Instagram, and do all that stuff. And I decided to make a YouTube video for you guys because there are a lot of 5.7 guns coming out lately. And on top of that, I want to go ahead and thank my sponsor for the channel, Atlantic Firearms. They are an online pew store that you can go ahead and buy lots of pews. Like myself, I buy a lot from them, and they also sell some pretty nice AKs and other type of guns. I'm not sure if they have this gun on there, but go ahead and check those guys out. Anyways, thank you to Atlantic Firearms, and thank you Diamondback for sending me this firearm here. Now, let's get right into it. Now at the front here, you have this little 3-prong muzzle device, and it is threaded in 1/28, so you can go ahead and take that off and put on a suppressor if you wanted to. You have an 8-inch barrel that's stainless steel, and it is chambered in 5.7/28. Obviously, DBX 5.7 chambered in 5.7. This is a 1-in-9 right-hand twist barrel. Now this is a locked breech action that uses a dual gas piston setup. If I can show you right there, you can see a little number on the left and the right side, and it has a number 2 on it. I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully I can show you from the front, but if not, go ahead and look this up on Google or another video, because I'm not really sure how much I can actually show you on YouTube, if I can actually pull this apart or not, but I'm just going to go ahead and try to explain it the best I can. So the gas piston setup is 2 gas pistons on the top here, and it has 4 positions on each one of those, so you can adjust to the certain ammo that you're using. What I want to add to that is I was having an issue with a certain ammo, but that's probably because I didn't adjust the pistons. All I did was took it out of the box and came out and shot it and wanted to see what ran through it. Fiocchi did send me out some 5.7 ammo to make this video possible, because 5.7 ammo is extremely expensive. So Fiocchi, thank you so much for sending me your ammo. They did send me their 40 grain and 35 grain 5.7 that they just released at SHOT Show. The 40 grain has this little black tip on it, and the 35 grain has this little red tip on it. And this is a jacketed frangible round, and this one is just their defensive round that they're calling it. And they are both called the high performance ammo. So the 35 grain right out of the box was giving me issues on this guy, so I thought the gun was having problems when I first got it. I put 35 grain in there, and maybe 1 round out of each magazine that I shot through it was having a failure to eject. And I didn't want to mess with the gas piston, just because I wanted to see what ammo it actually liked right out of the bat. So I did shoot 50 rounds of this guy, and I did have issues every mag or every other mag or so, but I did shoot a whole box of that. So when I put in the 40 grain, it did function flawlessly. I shot 300 rounds through this guy, and no issues on the 40 grain, some issues on the 35 grain. Also, Fiocchi did send me some subsonics, but I didn't have a suppressor that I can slap on this guy. So I'm planning on doing a lot more testing on this little guy. I just wanted to get out and shoot it and do what I can for this video for you guys for now. I did borrow a Phantom camera, and I wanted to get some super slow-mo footage of the 5.7 rounds, but the Phantom camera decided to take a dump on us after the first shot. So I did actually get 1 round off for you guys on a water bottle with this 40 grain, so you can check it out. But if I get that Phantom camera up and running again, let me know if you like more of that footage, guys, so I can get some more actual legitimate testing. It's not going to be too scientific, but it will be cool to see the round impact on certain objects. And I'll definitely buy some ballistic gel if you guys are interested, so you can see what certain type of ammo does with ballistic gel. But as far as the action, I would say go online and look that up so that way you can see how it actually functions. It's a pretty cool setup on the way it functions. Now moving on from the action and the piston, you do have a M-LOK rail section here, M-LOK all the way around. It is a square profiling. It did come with this Magpul hand stop here, this little combo I guess. And if I didn't mention already, this whole gun is, well, not the whole gun, but it is aluminum handguard, aluminum basically lower and upper receiver. The charging handle is aluminum. That is ambidextrous. You can pull that off just like that and slap that on the other side if you wanted to go ahead and do your AK style reloads, right? I don't really know how I feel about this little guy coming off so easy. I know that it takes a little bit of pull on there, but as of now, I feel like this is going to be the weak point of this Diamondback, that it pops out so easily. It might snag on the bag or something like that. I would want it to be a little bit stronger in there. Also, if I didn't mention, this is a reciprocating charging handle. I thought it was going to be a little odd the way it was positioned, but it didn't bother me at all. And when that bolt is locked back, you do have this little bolt release there that is like a triangle shape, but it does, I like the position of it actually. When you're reloading and you're putting the magazine in, it's literally right where your thumb needs to be, and it's pretty damn big where you're not gonna miss that when you need to push that bolt release down. Also, I forgot to mention you do have an AR-15 safety selector that you can pretty much swap out for any AR-15 ambidextrous safety selector. It just comes with this little basic mil-spec one. And the mag release is pretty damn big where you're not gonna miss that, and it's in a very nice position too. I have short fingers, so I'd have no trouble pushing that mag release. And I don't really have trouble on AR-15s either, but it's just a little bit more back towards your finger so you don't have to completely stretch it out. Now it does come with one 5.7. This is the FN 5.7 mag, and you can put your 30 round 5.7 mags in there too. It does come with this little Magpul MOE plastic grip there, and it also uses a AR-15 mil-spec trigger. So if you do have any other triggers that you would like to drop in here, or if you are binary curious and want to drop in a binary trigger, you can go ahead and drop that in here. There's a 1913 style end piece there that you can slap on any stabilizing device, ATF. So any stock that you have that has a 1913 style adapter, you can definitely put that on this guy here. Or if you go ahead and register. Nah, I'm not gonna say that. But anyways, yeah, it is a pistol right now. So if you wanna go ahead and SBR it, you can. You do have the DBX logo right there, and you also have the DBX and your Diamondback firearms logo right here. But yeah, guys, I think I pretty much went over every detail on this guy, other than just getting more into detail on the operating system in there. I love the fact that it does have that familiarity for an AR-15. You have a normal AR-15 trigger and a normal AR-15 safety selector. It is extremely light, guys. I don't even know how to explain how light this thing is. This is coming around without the optic, 3 pounds, I believe. It is also extremely thin. I believe it is like under 2 inches or something like that. 2-inch gang, you know what I mean? If it's completely reliable, I think this is going to be my bag gun just because of how light it is. Now when I say bag gun, I mean like a bug out bag or a survival bag or a get home bag, whatever you want to call it. I'm trying to shave as much weight as I can because I don't want to be carrying a ton of stuff, especially if I have kids and I got to carry them around and do all that stuff too. But as of now, I do have a Kel-Tec Sub 2000 in my get home bag. I love the fact that it's 9mm and I can use the same magazines. I already went through this gun my previous video, I think 2 videos ago or something like that. So you can go ahead and check that out. But anyways, this gun I thought was light. This one is even lighter. Like, look at this thing, guys. You can lock that back. Super light. And if you're looking at the Sub 2000 right off the top, You can see that it's even thinner than the sub 2000, and it's basically, if you're looking at it from back to back, it's a tad bit shorter than the sub 2000, and this has a 16-inch barrel. That's the only thing that pretty much has going for, other than it folding and having a 16-inch barrel. But yeah, as long as this little guy is reliable, I think it's going to be a great bag gun. I think I'm going to definitely swap it out for this guy here, the more rounds I shoot through this guy. I'm going to probably stick with the 40 grain for now to see how that's functioning, and then when I'm out of 40 grain, I'll probably just drop it down to the 35 grain and adjust those gas pistons and see how it does from there. But overall, I think it's a neat little gun, guys. I don't think you should sleep on this little guy. They're going around 1,300 bucks or something like that, 1,200 bucks. So they're definitely more than this guy here, but it shoots a 5.7 round, guys. Not a lot of guns out there are shooting 5.7 rounds, and it is a fast, zippy little round that you can have in your bag, and you can have, this is 20 rounds, but you can have, can I say 30 rounds on YouTube still? Because I think people are getting deleted for even putting a 30 round mag in their gun. Stupid. But yeah, guys, awesome little gun. I hope they will do something about this charging handle, or there's some type of update that I can get for that little charging handle so I don't lose that guy. And also, aside from the charging handle, I did not like how hot this thing got. I did shoot 300 rounds within maybe 30-minute span. I was just loading, shooting, and it did get pretty damn hot. I did pour water on the gas block area and barrel so that way you can hear it sizzling. But it was baking my hand, so I had to let it cool down for a little bit. Again, I'm not going to go around shooting 300 rounds of 5.7 in a SHTF scenario, but just letting you know that that's one of the little things that I didn't like about it. But I mean, who can really sit here and afford 300 rounds of 5.7 to shoot in like about 30 minutes? So if Fiocchi didn't send me this stuff, I probably wouldn't shoot that much. But it's cool that I'm able to have that opportunity to go out and test this type of stuff, right? But yeah, guys, so far it's been a great little gun. I think it's going to be a awesome little backpack gun for me. And I'm looking forward to shooting more rounds out of this guy. And I'm starting to love the little 5.7 rounds because there's virtually no recoil on these guys compared to like a 9mm sub gun or the 16-inch there. But no recoil, super fast little round, and extremely light. So don't overlook this little guy. Go ahead and check it out. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll give you updates on this guy the more I shoot it and the more I'm able to get certain ammo in my hands. But I appreciate you all. Thank you. Love you. Catch you in the next one.